subscribe, then you've chosen war with a god. Mayday, mayday, can you hear me? Mayday, mayday. Breaking news, I am here to bring you the new fighting system and to tell you all about it, how it is beyond godlike and why we needed this. So with that being said, guys, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. And for those of you asking, this is not a premiere. We are live, baby. We are live. This is something we're going to be doing going forward. And don't worry, the Shiesty Mask will be coming back, but we are doing something brand new here on the channel where I want to be fully interactive with you guys at all freaking times. So before we get into this new fighting system, I just want to say welcome to the stream, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop that intro. And now that after I drop that intro, we're gonna get directly into the action. So here's that intro. I'll be right back after this intro go off. Let's get it.
It is time.
When it's like a remedy, Spanish bitch, a hot tamale. She be blessing me, shoot the house like paparazzi. They ain't catching me, I'm riding in a fucking Mazda. Pushing hella keys, I made it to the top floor. Now they tryna lock the door, about to get the top score. Now they
Alright guys, I hope you really enjoyed that intro. Like I said, we are live, baby. We are live. So to talk about this new fighting system is what all of you guys wanted to know. So I'm here to tell you, to be the first, that this new fighting system is extremely immersive across the board. I'm talking about the gameplay feels so good, it gives you an adrenaline rush. I'm talking about you got block pushback. We're going to start with the block pushback. Block pushback means when you're being attacked, you're still going to take some damage, but you are going to be pushed back just a little bit slightly, which is good. I love to see that happen, because if you're fighting in real life, that's usually something that happens. You get a little pushback, you're moving around, you're doing your thing. Also, another thing that I wanted to let you guys know with this new fighting system is the fighting system is so good to the point where they wanted to remove some of the gimmicks that they had. And you're probably like, okay, what do you mean by gimmicks? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I mean by gimmicks now. I am hearing that the fatal blow system has been completely rehauled and repurposed, meaning that it's still in the game but to a different capacity, so we can have more fight time. And this is one of my favorite systems, because now we can get more time to beat on each other instead of beating the brakes off some noob just for a noob to get 2 lucky uppercuts and then being able to hit a fatal blow on you and take all of your freaking health, and now you lost. So the fatal blow system has outlived its purpose, which is the reason why it's being replaced with something else, which is extremely extremely good. So now the whole new fighting system that involves the defense mechanisms, that's my favorite part, because you're going to be able to defend yourself like never before. This is something completely different from all the previous systems that they had. So I cannot wait until this is revealed at Summerfest. You're going to be able to see some of this reversal stuff in action, and man, when I tell you, the VFX, all of that is fantastic. The visual effects is out of this world. I'm talking about when you shoot fireballs with Liu Kang, you literally can see the fire transfer across the screen. I'm talking about with all types of graphics. It's damn near ray tracing at this point, because it looks so good. Now you remember in the trailer when what's his name, Liu Kang did his fatality, you saw all of those crazy colors. Well, guess what? Them colors are going to be in the game. It's running on their brand new modified system, which is fantastic across the board. So we needed this. This is a godlike system across the board. I'm super excited with what I saw, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it also. Now we're going to speak on this new fighting system and how it interacts with stages. You will actually be able to see some stage damage as well as some body armor damage. What I mean by that is if you're fighting a character, they have finally brought the feature back to where your characters can look completely damaged. Now don't get me wrong, they had a version of this like in Mortal Kombat 11 where your character's a little scuffed up, this, that, and the third, but Mortal Kombat 11 looks like an Atari game compared to Mortal Kombat 1 as far as I'm concerned. You know, like look here, look at Cetrion on your screen. You see these colors? These colors are terrible compared to the colors that we saw Liu Kang use in his fatality that he used on Shang Tsung. You know, so that right there is just immersive across the freaking board. Like, I just want you to know what to expect from this gameplay trailer that we're going to be getting at the Summerfest. NRS will be able to please the majority of people, but not all of the people. So another thing you guys needed to be notified about, and I'm going to try to make this as brief as possible, is that with this new fighting system here, it is going to be something that you can easily pick up and play. However, it will have a side of this system where it caters towards competitive players and hardcore fans, meaning that you will have to be more involved with the characters to kind of master these characters, which is good. And I'm so thankful that they're bringing that back. That is fantastic across the board. Now, one thing I do want to make you aware of, there is still some negotiations on if the one combo button is going to be activated. Now, the one combo button, you're probably like, what the heck are you talking about? Okay, so the one combo button has become very popular in the fighting game community, and they basically invented it for like handicapped people who don't have all their fingers, all their hands. So they came up with the, you know, the one combo button where you press one button and it does the entire combo for you. So I am told, from what I'm hearing, is that they are looking to see how people are going to react with the beta and see how people are going to respond to it. Once they see what the response is, it'll be a determination on if they want to keep that one button combo system or if they just want to fully use a modified version of Fatal Blow. Now, I'm really hoping we can stay away from both of these, because I'm sorry, I understand handicapped people want to play video games, and I feel sorry for you guys. I really do. But I don't think all of us should be punished just to please a little bit of people. Maybe make a special controller for them so that way they can enjoy the game how they want to enjoy it, and then us non-disabled people can enjoy the game that we want to enjoy it. I don't think everybody should suffer for just a few of people, if you get what I'm saying, you know. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. And to get back on topic here, I just want you guys to know that, man, this system is going to be through the roof. I'm talking about this gameplay. This gameplay is so fast. It's so in your face. It's almost like MKS, damn near like. So wait till you see these combos, especially when they show you Liu Kang's footage. When you see Liu Kang's footage at Summerfest, when they show you Liu Kang's footage and they go through his moves and things like that, you're going to be blown away. I'm telling you, Liu Kang, in my opinion, has some of the best fighting stuff in the game. Of course, they put a lot of money into the character. He's supposed to be the new main, right? right? So he has the best stuff, and then there's Scorpion and then Sub-Zero right after him, you know. But I'm eager because I cannot wait to see what they got planned for my boy Ermac and my boy Reiko. That's what I'm looking forward to. So now I will be doing a roster reveal. So we all know with the roster reveal, you got to be extremely careful with that because they can easily swap these characters around and make you look stupid. Look what happened with Ash Williams, how they swapped out Ash Williams for Joker due to things going bad behind the scenes. So I learned my lesson. Trust me, I'm going to be real careful with that that roster video, but I can tell you already that you guys are going to be extremely excited. Now, I will tell you this. We do have one of those things where it's like cameos. I want you guys to know that cameos is going to be a really, really good thing for the series. So I want y'all to kind of relax and take my word for it. A lot of y'all are going to be extremely excited when we do get cameos, because at least you're getting your favorite characters, right? And when you play Conquest mode, there will be a Conquest mode. When you play Conquest mode / the Crypt mode, you will be able to get some assistance because they're going to send you on missions. It's going to take 2 people to complete those missions. You can bury traps. You can like bury traps which will attack other people, and then you can dig up items. So if I bury something and you just happen to find it, you can kind of steal my gear, is what I'm saying. So this game is just through the roof. I love it, and I cannot wait for you guys to be able to experience it. Now, I am working some things out in the background. I'm trying to get my hands on a PS5 as soon as possible, and I'm willing to pay top dollar. So please know I'm going to have one within the next month or so. I already got the goons out looking for it, so if I can get the crackhead sell on it from the streets, then that'll be even better. But if I gotta walk into the store and get one, then I'll get one. But hopefully throwing some goons in a minivan and spending a couple of blocks can come back with us a free PS5, you know. So, well, gotta pay the goons, you know, with the shiesties on, but you get what I'm saying at this point. So by the time we do get that, I want y'all to get ready because it is time. Once I get this PS5, we will be playing video games together. We will be playing Mortal Kombat 1. I will be fighting you guys. I will be challenging you guys, and that's going to be extremely fun. I look forward to being able to do that. That's just going to be super fun across the board, you know? So, guys, we couldn't have asked for anything better. NRS is giving us everything we want and then some. And then we got hella movies. We got hella movie skins coming in right across the board. So I'm just ecstatic with everything that's going on. We're going to see so much stuff going on between Summerfest. We got the PlayStation Showcase coming up, or whatever the case is. It's just so much going on. So y'all need to get ready for a good amount of reveals across the board. Now, there's going to be some very bad news for you guys, and I will make separate videos on this, but I'm sorry to tell you this, but I am hearing a lot about the Kombat kids being slaughtered. You know, the Kombat kids going out Negan from The Walking Dead style is what I'm hearing. So that's mad disrespectful, but we are going to be able to get into all of that. So I need y'all to stay patient, or whatever the case may be. So I am super duper excited with what they're doing. I got to give Ed Boon his flowers. I got to give NRS their flowers. They know exactly what they're doing. They know how to make some fans happy, and that is exactly what they're doing. Now, before I continue on with everything, I'm going to go ahead and read this super chat. Yo, my boy Boxhead, I appreciate the $2 with your Boxhead ass for submitting it. Yo, that's some real love right there. I super appreciate it. For those of you that do donate, I do want to say I super appreciate you guys. And for those of you that are mods, all the mods in here are amazing. Street Combat, on Nitty, Chocolate Ice 23, all of you guys. Yo, Mike Prowl, I see you. Devin Macklin, I see you. Israel, I see you. You know, y'all real deep in the comment section. My boy Nicholas, I see you. You know, so shouts out to all you guys. Now, the new fighting system, before I continue on, I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about a new fighting system that has the likings of MKX, but also has the power of Mortal Kombat 11? Answer this question right now in the chat for those of you that are watching live, and for those of you that are watching this previously recorded, then I want you guys to answer it in the comment section, and I may feature your comment in the next video. So that's what I want you guys to go ahead and do. Let's see what we got here. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to scroll through some of these comments. I'm going to go all the way back up to the top. My boy Boxhead says, shout out to the number one MK, the number one MK1 content creator, basically. See what I did there? Source for all the leaks and exclusive info. Been rocking with you for months now, and it's amazing to see all your leaks coming to fruition. Thanks, Boxhead. I appreciate it. He said, if there's a way you can get some leaks for the next UFC game, I will look into that. He said, here's my question for you. If there was one character you like to see pushed as a main antagonist, protagonist in a future edition of Mortal Kombat, who would they be? My pick is Noob or Takeda. Okay, great choices for you to pick. If I got to see somebody that will be picked and pushed as a main, I'm sorry guys, I would have to go with Serena. I would pick Serena and go with her as the main. If I pick Serena, I would make her have a love story with Sub-Zero. Now, hint, hint, in Mortal Kombat 1 that we're going to be playing, don't worry, these characters will get some love interests. Your boy Sub-Zero will be getting him a love interest. Hint, hint. Take that how you want to take it. For those of you that are huge Mortal Kombat fans, you already know who Sub-Zero was trying to bang back in the day. Now, also, keep in mind, Jax will have his love interest. You got Sonya. So it's going to be awesome across the board. But I do want you guys to realize that all characters have a high chance of being in this game. But right now, it is really up in the air. There's no script, which meaning you can see anybody return. You can see Suhao. You can see Drummond. You can see a lot of people. Now, I will tell you, my boy Movado will be coming back, which is good. My girl Nitara, she will be coming back, which is good. You know, and we got my girl Ashra. She'll be coming back, and they will be using her to introduce some of the demon forms from what I'm hearing so far. So that's that. Now, I'm going to go back over here to the comment section real quick. We had a new person that just joined. Where the heck did he go? I can't see him, but I'll come across his name again. Shout out to my boy Ability. Ability's in the building. We got Hugh Silva up in here. We got Larry Lupa. We got Yoga. We got Jerry Roberts. Let me see. He said, remember, Wave, you're a toxic player. You damn right I'm a toxic player, and I cannot wait to be toxic with you guys. Who else we got up in here? One second. Nicholas. We got Nicholas. We got Mike 7 up in here. We got Pablo's Wildman up here. We got, who is this? McNasty in the building with your nasty ass. We got Dwayne Bain up in here. We got CeeLo. He's a first-time visitor. We got Gabrielle Hoff up in here. That's what I'm talking about. We got Bamset up in here. We got Ja DTN up in here. We got Wave Infinite up in here. We got JDTN up in here. So we just super duper deep. Now, somebody asked me, what about Chrome? So to answer your question, who just asked me that question? Somebody asked me about Chrome or whatever it is. All right, I can't find your name because there's so many comments. But I'm going to go ahead and answer that real quick. So whoever asked me this question, will Chrome be in MK1? That is up for debate, but I will tell you from my sources, I've heard not anytime soon. That's the updated response that I got back. And yes, I'm aware I made a video saying that Chrome was going to be in Mortal Kombat 12. I made that video about a year ago, but it looks like the discussions between Ed Boon and the people he needed to discuss with, it did not go the way it was supposed to go because he will not be in Mortal Kombat 1. The official response that I got was not anytime soon. So sorry for you Chrome fans, but hey, we got 2 new characters coming. I can tell you that much right there. Bam Offset said, I'm glad my boy Takeda coming back. Well, I hate to break it to you, your boy Takeda may not be in Mortal Kombat 1. There was let's say this, whatever the heck Sub-Zero is, I can't think of it right offhand or whatever it is. He's a Lin Kuei, right? So the original Grand Master, his name was like Takeda or something like that. So this Takeda is not going to be our Takeda, which is kind of a slap in the face if you ask me. Now, if they give that Takeda like the other Takeda skin, then that would be cool. But NRS is taking some bold moves with what they got going on here. So I hope they find a way to please us. But I will tell you this, if they don't give us what we want, then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do what we did with Melina. We're going to bug them half to death until we get what we want. Now, the next one we're going to read here is, yeah, can't wait to see everyone else. This is going to be a crazy game. All right, I'm reading the comments, guys, looking for your questions. Somebody said mocap as a cameo. Let's go. You can expect to see some stupid shit like that as mocap. Is Ninja, Smoke, and Airmac and Reptile and Devin Macklin? The answer to your question is 10,000. Absolutely yes. Them 3 boys is in the game. The boys is back. So the ninjas, as you can see on your screen right now, they will be back. Now, Street Combat said I stopped by GameStop and already got a price check. That's what's up. Definitely keep your eye on one. Ezra said how Johnny Cage on the roster and cameo at the same time. I'm confused. Is it his stunt double that's the cameo? No. So I'm glad you asked this question. So basically, when it comes to cameos, right, it does not mean you can't be on the main roster. So the cameos that was announced on the website and the cameos that's been leaked, those are additional DLCs. I'll give you an example. You know how when you buy Mortal Kombat 1, right, you got a base roster. So there are characters that's on the base roster that's already cameos, which is the reason why they haven't been announced, because they're already default cameos. They're only announcing the DLC cameos so that way you can have an idea that more cameos are coming. So Johnny Cage, yes, he is a playable character and he's DLC for cameos also because he provides a special ability. So hopefully that answers your question. Larry Looper said the Combat Kids suck. LOL. That's funny. That's funny. The only Combat Kid I really wanted to see come back was like Takeda. I wanted to see him come back. The rest of them can jump off the nearest bridge. Nitty said except Takeda. Right. What else we got here? I'm gonna try to scroll down to some of the newer comments, and if I run out, I'm gonna come back to the top. All right, let's go to the bottom. See what we got here. Let's see. I'm going to bug them if Scarlett not on the roster. I'm over it. I feel it in my spirit. She's not. Israel, I hate to break it to you, but I have not heard a peep about Scarlett at all. I'm sorry to break it to you, brother. I haven't heard nothing about Scarlett. I haven't heard anything about her since I did my last roster video. But remember, those roster videos that I did, those was like very early on rosters. You know, what else we got here? MK Killer 187 said his cameo assist going to be optional. Well, I could tell you this right now. No, it's not going to be optional. Maybe with all of the noise that's going on, NRS will make it optional, but it's not going to be optional because it's one of the most important parts of the game. It's not just like something for that you just throw in the game. I'm told it has a lot to do with conquest mode or whatever the case is. So that's that, because I want you to think about it real quick. If that was cameos cameos was in Mortal Kombat 11, the ones you guys are thinking about. You know how you flick the right stick when you're playing the Towers of Time, and then somebody comes in off screen to assist you, like some rockets or something come from out of nowhere to help you out, or Nitara Bets come from off screen to help you out? No, that is not cameo. That would be extremely lazy of them and deceptive to their fans to take something that was in MK11 and start calling it a cameo. No, that's definitely not it. So cameo is going to be for your conquest mode, your crypt mode, things of that nature. That's not to say that it can't be used in combat, because the game can be themed. As you can tell by the trailer, it's themed around working as a team, working as a unit. It's all about making choices. That's basically what it's about. Ability said, I don't think Noob is coming back, and I want him to, though. He's my favorite ninja. Well, hint, hint, that Sub-Zero that you know and love, there probably won't be a Noob because he's the original Sub-Zero and never went down that path that he went down to become Noob Saibot. So if anything, you can expect Noob Saibot to either A, be a secret character, or you can expect him to be a skin. One or the other. Now, do I think they should put him as his own character? Yes, but I would love to see him as a secret character. My boy Trimmer, yes, Trimmer will be back as a cameo. Will any cyber characters going to be on MK1? As far as the cyber characters, that's something we're going to have to wait and see. The only time you will probably see a cyber character is more than likely going to be through a skin. Because remember, this game takes place in the past, the present, and the future, because time is cracking. Time is cracking. Liu Kang screwed up the space-time continuum, is what happened across the board. Now, Ability said Chocolate can't come back as Shang because they already have a different model MK1. Kerry Takawa is what he's referring to, can't come back, you ever have a different model. Well, that's because Kerry, he completed his contract. He completed his contract and they got somebody else new, which is good because now Kerry is a part of the MK11 era. We're in the new era now. You know, we went from the 3D era, we're in the new era. So I'm kind of pissed they didn't bring that Shane back. But good news is we got us a new Shane so we can kind of move forward. But shout out to Kerry. He really embodied that role. Now, Stephanie said, will Serena learn to use ice powers like Sub-Zero? That is something we're going to have to wait and see. So we got to stick to. That's going to be a surprise to me also. But I can tell you Serena and Sub-Zero did have a relationship. And I'm going to be making a video on that. And that relationship was built off the fact that both of them were manipulated by Quan Chi, I believe. Will we get the Great Kung Lao? Yes. MK Killer 187, you will indeed 100% get the Great Kung Lao. Offset said, I'm gonna be honest, Kotal Khan needs a sit out on this game. Don't worry, Kotal Khan's dusty ass will be getting a sit out, at least for now. Any update on the House of Horrors DLC? I have not received a big update on the House of Horrors DLC, but I am told that the pack is still being constructed. So fingers are crossed. I am told that the talks with Michael Myers has been going very, very good with Blumhouse or whoever the heck is owning it now. The talks have been going really, really good. So hopefully we can get Michael Myers in this game. But I also did hear that they were looking to continue negotiations to try to get what is it, Army of Darkness, Ash Williams, and they trying to get another guy, some mad scientist or something, to be in the game from what I'm hearing. Have you heard anything about Chitaka? The only thing I've heard about Chitaka is her being a cameo, as far as like a exclusive cameo, a DLC cameo, or one of them cameos that you find in Conquest mode to assist Quan Chi, because Quan Chi will be in the game. And mind you, Quan Chi control Kia, Chitaka, and Serena all at the same time. Who else we got here? Let me answer some questions from some different people real quick. Another thing, Emerald said this, another thing, if they only had 4 years to put this together, if they focused on a huge conquest, that means the core makeup of MK1 may be the same as MK11, and they may just edit the costumes. Well, no, they had multiple teams working on this game for 4 years. Multiple teams. Now, mind you, they started this very early. They killed the production of Injustice 3 immediately and went to working on this game. So they had multiple teams working on this. Now, I will be able to tell you this right here, is that this entire game is focused on choose your destiny. Now, I did a video on this in the past telling you guys that the theme of Mortal Kombat 1 was going to be choose your destiny. And that's indeed what it is you will be able to choose your destiny, as you can tell by the character, everything that Liu Kang said, and things of that nature. You know, D-Lord Baby said, have you heard anything about Kenshi? Had an amazing skill set and would love to see him with new gear and depth moves. Well, D-Lord Baby, I'm here to tell you that Kenshi is 100% confirmed via my source for Mortal Kombat 1. So congratulations, your guy Kenshi is coming back. From what I hear, he is 100% confirmed. But I want to go ahead and make this clear that this information has not been confirmed by NRS themselves, any of their associates, partners, or anything. This is leaked information that you're not supposed to hear, and that this information can change at any given time. However, 100% guarantee is what I'm told on Kenshi. So keep that in mind. I'm being completely honest with you guys. Now, Beast of Darkness said, Wave, what have you heard about Scorpion? Scorpion will be in the game. From what I hear, him and Liu Kang are buddies at this point. Now, the plot line that I do hear is we're supposed to see the beef between Liu Kang and Scorpion play out. Not Liu Kang and Scorpion, Sub-Zero and Scorpion. However, you will have choices, meaning that how you live your life in this game, that's right there is going to be the determining factor on how you will end up. Either you're going to end up beefing with Scorpion, or you're going to end up best friends. As you could tell by the trailer, they both was wearing the same logo, just different colors, because they were under the same clan at that time. Now, mind you, Sub-Zero and Scorpion's clan, the Lin Kuei and the Shirai Ryu, were all under the same unit before they split off and became separate gangs, and they both started gangbanging different sets. So keep that in mind. Also, Malik Miles says, what are the chances of Jade being in MK11 on the main roster? I'm sorry to tell you this, but I have heard very little about Jade. Now, I can imagine them not putting Jade in this game because they've done that before. They did not put Jade And what was it? I think Jade wasn't in, was it Mortal Kombat X that she wasn't in? They do not care. They will take Jade out the game in a heartbeat, and that's mad disrespectful. Like put some respect on Jade. But the only way they're gonna put some respect on Jade is if the fans speak up and spam them saying that they want Jade. Now, you seen Melina, she ended up in Mortal Kombat 11 because the fans really put their foot forward and put their foot down and was like, look, y'all need to give us Melina or we gonna hold this game hostage. So Ed Boon convinced them, hey, listen, we need that money. They coughed up the money, they put Melina in the game, and Melina sold extremely well. Melina is now a top tier character. She's a top tier character by fan demand. So these characters are all based on the fans. If you love these characters, then you need to contact Ed Boon on Twitter and let him know what it is and what it ain't, or whatever the case is. Combat Castle said he still want Ash Williams. Hopefully we can get the Army of Darkness versions, but as far as that other one, no. And then the guy who plays Ash Williams said he would rather make his own game or be in his own game or whatever. Scorpion and Sub-Zero gang banging. Yes, they both get gang banging. Goddamn, tripping over my words. The Shirai Ryu is a gang. Basically, they are the Bloods, and Sub-Zero with all that blue is the Crips. It ain't no different. We got Kenny Bomb in the building. Just popped in. What's up, man? Let's focus on the art of the Wave Report. Appreciate it. My boy Kenny Bomb in the building. Y'all show him some love. Be sure to go check out his channel. That man ain't playing no games over there. When I tell you Kenny Bomb is on the come up, he on the come up. Simple as that. All right, listen, I'm going to answer some more questions here in a second. Give me one quick second. Now, a lot of you wanted to know who else was going to be on that cameo roster. Well, I'm here to tell you that when it comes to the cameo roster, that they are going to be including some celebrities is what they're going to be doing. So when I say celebrities, because I want to tell you this right here, they really do not want to kill off people. Like, for example, let's say if they got a Marvel character to join, right? They don't want to see their Marvel character get all chopped up and stuff, you know, things of that nature. So what they gonna do, they gonna make sure they put them as cameos, and they can kind of be like, you know, special guest characters that they can get. Simple as that, you know. So I truly appreciate them for being able to do something like that or whatever. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to, let's see, I'm gonna give a shout out to Kenny Bomb. I just modded him up, or whatever the case is. So Kenny Bomb is one of our new mods now, y'all. Shout out to him. Let me go ahead and see whatever questions we got going on here. His mod thing should kick in if this system ain't tripping the way I think it is. All right, yeah, he modded up, so he good to go from there. So y'all better watch out. He ain't playing no games. Drop some bombs in the comment section for your boy Kenny Bomb. Drop them bomb emojis if you got them. If you on your computer, just drop the word bomb at least 2-3 times. But be careful. We don't need the NSA all up on us. Now, Jerome Myrie said New Titans. You want to know about New Titans? Yes, there are going to be New Titans. There's going to be 2 New Titans. It's going to be 1 male and it's going to be 1 female is what's going to happen. And when I tell you that these Titans are going to push Liu Kang to his limits, Liu Kang is going to get pushed all to his limits, or whatever the case is, because I'm telling you this right now. They not playing no games with Liu Kang. I told you this man is a false god. He's a false god. He's always been a false god. Nobody appointed him a god. Now, yes, Raiden did appoint him as a god, but the Elder Gods did not give Raiden that, the Elder Gods did not give Raiden permission to make Liu Kang a god. He broke all type of rules. So you gotta imagine that you cannot just make a freaking regular person a god without having that approved. Now I understand Raiden did it because it was best for what was needed, but nah, he shouldn't have did that at all. I'll tell you that straight up. So Anestra and Killstrom is coming. Keep that in mind. Anestra and Killstrom is coming. Those are 2 Titans. Those are 2 warriors. Keep that in mind. They are coming. So who else we got here? Combat Castle said, are they giving Smoke the smoke, or is he main roster? Haha, I see what you did there. Now, I'm told this right here. Smoke will be one of the cameo characters, but Smoke is definitely on the roster. Yes, you can be on the roster and be cameo characters at the same time. So that's not something that you have to worry about. Smoke will be in the game, but guess what? He also will be a Ninra. My boy Kenny Bomb in the building just dropped a big 20. You know what I'm saying? In here, that's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you, Kenny. We got to get that interview going, man. We got to get you on live sometime. I'm starting to go live now. As you can see, this is the setup. This is what we're doing. All love. Shout out to Boxhead with his Boxhead ass dropping another super chat. All love, bruh. Truly appreciate you guys, man. That mean a lot. We got a lot more coming up or whatever. We got who else is this? Street Combat said Liu Kang ready to body more Titans. Yo, Street Combat, come on, man. You acting like Liu Kang out here on the block with the 380 spinning blocks with the shiesty mask on. But I ain't gonna lie, he kinda is. He out here bodying Titans. You know, so Liu Kang body count really getting up there. We really gotta dig into how deep and sadistic Liu Kang is. And I can't wait to make that video because I keep telling you guys, he's a false god. So I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen. Liu Kang is a dictator. He is a full-fledged dictator. That's what he is. So if you don't listen to Liu Kang, he will put hands and feet on you. Simple as that. So I gotta get Liu Kang his problem. He a little sneaky. He a little sneaky somebody. He remind me of one of my exes. He just mad sneaky for no reason, but he get the job done though. You know. So my man Rubber Band Clan, he said free Reptile and free Noob. Where I'm here to tell you, your boy Reptile is finally getting out on bail after spending like 5 years in jail. So Reptile is free. Noob Sidebot about to do a bid. I'm sorry to tell you, Rubber Band Clan, but he about to do a bid. But Reptile is coming home and his moveset is fantastic. That's all I can tell you on that. Street Combat said we're gonna see how this game work. Yes, wait till Summerfest. Lee May could be DLC. I believe Lee May is base roster. From what I'm hearing, she base roster. We got Casper Khan in the building. LOL, hands and feet. Yes. For you guys that don't know, I am working on memberships. My boy Casper Khan is a member. That's how he got that dragon logo. So I am going to be dropping content a lot early. So for those of you that don't want to wait until 11:45 to get a video every single day, you can become a member, and I am working on those. You will get special perks such as t-shirts. You will be able to join the Discord to be one of the hosts on the show when I host. So I'm getting all of that together. So for those of you that are members, I truly appreciate y'all, and I'm getting ready to beef up those memberships really good. I'm just finding the time to put it aside for that. I'm also going to be making sure I bring you the best quality we can possibly get. Now, Yoga said, I would love that they bring back Shujinko because I can imagine he's going to fight against Onaga or even join the Liu Kang team. Don't worry, Shujinko, big head ass, will be coming back too. So shout out to him with his dumb ass. Like how you get trapped in the jail and you mad powerful and you get trapped in jail and you in there for like 20 years with his dumb ass. Yo, like, I can't wait for him to put him in the game just so I can slap him around. So Chrome is not going to be in Mortal Kombat 1. Yo, Pablo, not anytime soon is the official response from the highest of levels from what I've heard. Now, Liu Kang not playing around. Nah, Nathaniel, he not playing around at all. Like, he really out here spending the block on his ops. He spent the block on Chronica. He spent the block on Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat 11, and then he turned around and re-spent the block. Like, Shang Tsung, look, we got to give Shang Tsung his credit. Shang Tsung, he pulled up. He wanted all the smoke when he walked through that portal. But little did he know, when he walked through that portal, like, how you pull up on Liu Kang block and you get bodied on your own block? He literally bodied this man. Like, you walked through a portal, came out looking all tough. I was like, y'all, man, there goes Shang Tsung. Shang Tsung about to do damage. Man, he got white. But look, I ain't gonna lie though. Shang Tsung did take out a lot of people. He took out every single person in Liu Kang's universe in that trailer. So I gotta give him his credit. He do get his W. But look at Shang Tsung. Like, Kerry really putting hands on these robots right now. We not gonna sit here and pretend like he ain't beating the Skittles out of these freaking Lin Kuei ninja assassins though. That's just being real. Alright, who else we got? Cassie Cage ain't making it this time. Listen, Sonya gonna make it, but I don't know. Cassie might have to go to the waiting room. Cassie gonna have to go to the waiting room. I'm sorry. She just gonna have to go to the waiting room, but we gonna have to see. I'm being honest with y'all. Candyman voiced by Tony Todd. That would be great. I did mention Candyman like 2 years ago in one of my leak videos. So let's see how that's gonna go. Let's really see how that's gonna go. Nightwolf. Now, when it comes to Nightwolf, I am told that female Nightwolf is looking like she got a really good chance of being in the game. But mind you, this is Mortal Kombat 1, but also they're rewriting and they're going to be reimagining a lot of characters. So I want you to keep that in mind. Keep it in mind that they're going to be reimagining a lot of characters. So that's one of the most important things there. Now, give me 1 second. Let's see what else we got here. Will the Chaos Realm be explored? Yes, you will be able to explore the Chaos Realm. The Living Forest is 100% confirmed. My source has stressed that the Living Forest is fully confirmed. Now, as mentioned earlier, for those of you new people tuning in, when you join the Living Forest, you will be able to bury items, and you will be able to dig up items. You will be able to set traps, and you will be able to find hidden places that you can visit throughout the islands that you will be going to. So remember, I said this. Where's my phone? Because I'm going to say the date in this video. Today is Wednesday, May the 24th at 12:27 in the morning. So by the time Conquest Mode comes out, I want you guys to come back to this video and let me know how well this video aged. That's what I want y'all to do. All right. So Pablo said, is Sector going to be in Mortal Kombat 1? I have not heard anything about Sector. As far as I know, he's probably somewhere rolling up a blunt with Cyrex. That's all I could tell you. I haven't heard anything about them since I did my last freaking roster video, and that was a while back. Who is this? Zarbon for Cameo Fighter. Ed Boon finally got his due. Zarbon, why does that name sound familiar? Is that like a Council Mortal Kombat character or something? Is Zarbon a Council Mortal Kombat character? Because I know you ain't talking about Zarbon from fucking WWE. We don't want him. He can stay his elegant ass over there where he at. Let's just put it that way. I gotta watch my words. I ain't trying to get my video demonetized. I saw animation for the digging. Yeah, Rubber Band Clan, definitely. It's definitely there. Oh, you on the East Coast, I see. Yeah, McNasty. I'm on the East Coast with your McNasty ass. Why you got that name McNasty? This dude just out here being McNasty all over the place. Ain't that something? So we got Gabriel Huff said Joker. There will be no Joker in Mortal Kombat 1. I will be surprised if I see him. And don't nobody want no Zarbon from DBZ. He can stay his elegant ass where he at, like I said. Free Reiko. Your boy Reiko is free. He's been freed of all charges. He's out of the jail, which means he will be in Mortal Kombat 1. Shout out to him. Will Chucky be in Mortal Kombat 1? Man, get y'all dumb it. Man, Chucky ain't gonna be in no Mortal Kombat 1. What, he gonna stand on a stool? Come on now. Stephanie said, now I'm thinking about the carnivore's tree from Mortal Kombat 9. Yes, that will be there. Kenny Bomb said, you think we getting another cinematic trailer at the PlayStation event, the Mortal Kombat TikTok referred to as part 1? I think we may get something at the PlayStation event. It's very, very likely. I have not heard anything that gives us a definitive answer other than the Summer Game Fest. But you gotta imagine that all of these events coming up, they don't want to miss out on none of that hype because they're expected. So how dope would it be for them to drop the trailer at the PlayStation showcase and then go right into Summerfest showing gameplay footage there? You know, so that would make the most sense. Me as a businessman, I would drop something at the PlayStation Showcase, but I cannot tell you that I've guaranteed heard something about the PlayStation Showcase, but they should drop something. Now, and if you asking for my personal opinion is I do think that they're going to drop something at the PlayStation Showcase. But as far as my source and my leaks, I have not heard anything that's definitive about them dropping something there where I can put 100% stat behind it. So hopefully that's super clear. Now, all right, somebody said Pinhead. I did a video about a year and a half ago telling you guys that Pinhead was being considered. Well, guess what? Pinhead is definitely off the table because I told you they wanted to change Pinhead to a female. They wanted to do the gender swap and make Pinhead a female, or whatever the case is, and that's not going to be accepted by a lot of people. So thankfully that has been canceled, or whatever it is. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Raiden is beating the brakes off these people. Look at this. Look at all these moves Raiden got. Why didn't they put none of these moves in the game? Like, they gonna put all the good moves in the cinematics but not put none in the game. I hate when they do that. That'd be really pissing me off. All right, what we got here? We got my boy Speed Thunder in the building. We got Scott Leaf. He said, how will towers work? Towers is going to be just a little bit different this time around. It's going to, like, the main focus of this game is going to be Choose your destiny, and it's going to be conquest. So it's going to have a theme where it's going to focus on you making decisions, which is why in MK11, they look on your screen right now. Ever since MKX, they allowed you to make these decisions where you had to press a button. Look at this, press X, boom. And if you don't, something different happens. So the whole entire theme has been about choose your destiny, and that's what it's going to be about. They did it in MKX, they did it in MK11, and now MK1, they're finally going to be able to do that. This is the reason why the game is not coming out on PS4. I told you guys 2 years ago it was not going to come out on PS4 due to what they were trying to do. And guess what? There will be no loading screens for this new Mortal Kombat game. Loading screens are out the window. Them things are done. It's done. The PS5 loading screens, Xbox Series S, man, them things are phenomenal across the board. Wave Infinite said, what about the run button? To be continued is what I'm gonna tell you. So once they drop the beta of this game, they're going to be able to determine what the fan feedback is like. They're so dependent on the new fighting system and expecting people to have fun to the point where they feel like a run button is not necessary. However, the feedback that they get will be the determining factor on if they turn the run button on or off. One small little update can implement the run button and have it activated instantly. So it's not like they need to make drastic changes or anything like that or whatever. So just stay tuned. Who else we got here? Casper said, yo, Wave, I'm out here laughing my ass off with the words you coming up with. Hey, man, I'm just telling the truth, man. Telling you what it is, how it is. Mike Powell said Chucky gonna bite your nut. Man, see, this is what I be talking about right here. This is why Chucky was in that warehouse and it caught on fire and he got struck by lightning doing stupid shit like that. All right, my man Marcus said, will we get Havoc? You damn right we getting Havoc. What you mean? Onaga showing up. Onaga gonna show up with Havoc and they gonna wreak havoc. No pun intended. They're both gonna be able to wreak havoc. Simple as that. I'm just calling it just like it is. What else we got here? Is Smoke coming back? Yes, Smoke is coming back. Is Jade coming back? No, Jade is not coming back at all. Her ass is out of here. Come on, y'all. Let's get my boy that PS5 money. Hey, yo, Box, I appreciate it with your box head ass. I definitely appreciate it. Please believe once YouTube take one of them dollars for themselves, I'm going to use the other dollar and put it towards getting that PS5. So that PS5 is going to be dedicated to you and Kenny. I'll say that much. Let's see right here. Damn, I'm getting messages on Instagram too. I'll read those in a second. I'm getting mentions on Twitter, all types of shit. Y'all going crazy right now, or whatever the case is. Now, gameplay more like MK9 on MKX. Well, guess what? The gameplay is a mixture of MK9 and MKX with a dash of MK11 when it comes to how heavy the game is moving. Oh, hold the hell up. Hold up. Stop the entire show. Stop the entire show. We got 198 people watching and only 65 people liked the video. Man, I'm about to call a Uber and take my ass home, yo. Y'all tripping. Y'all better hit that like button right now. I'm talking about right now. Y'all better hit that like button. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Only thing it's going to do is push me up through the algorithm. Hit that like button. What's wrong with y'all, man? Give me my flowers by hitting that like button. Hitting that like button tells me thank you. We appreciate you. We want you to keep making more videos. Come on now. Get it. Let me at least get 100 likes. Y'all being stingy right now, man. Y'all acting like I'm asking y'all for $20 or something. Shoot, can a brother get a like? Like, damn, y'all acting like I'm knocking on y'all door asking for sugar. I'm just trying to get a like. You know what I'm saying? It's just trying to get a like. All right. We need to get them likes to 100, though. We ain't moving on to with the show until we get 100 likes, dog. 100 likes. I need $100, 100 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, we almost at 100. We almost at 100. Let's go. I will put y'all ass on mute until I get 100 freaking likes. We need 100 likes on this video. Keep them likes going up. The more them likes go up, the more motivated I am to make videos, the more content I'm gonna put out. Y'all want me to keep going live like this, I'm gonna need to get to 100 likes. Somebody watching this video right now, there we go. We got 100 and some likes. Now we can continue the show. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all the real ones. Y'all some real ones. We got 100 likes. We got 100. Man, we got 100 196 people watching. We need to break that 200. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gotta break that 200. But let's continue with the show. Will we get more order realm? Yes, you will be able to get a taste of the order realm. You will be able to get a taste. Now, we about to continue the show. Let me go ahead and put this up here on your screen. We're gonna fade this back in. Give me a second. Give me a quick second, guys. Let me see. We're gonna click this here. All right. So we back, y'all. We back. Y'all had me heated for a minute. Y'all had a brother heated for a minute. I'm like, hold up. Y'all wasn't about to pay me? I don't work for free? What you mean? I was about to go pull up Pornhub and find me like 3 videos to watch or something. But anyway, all right, let's get back to the video. All right, so my man Glory Boy said, I hope Reptile, Air, Mac, Noob, Cybot, and Smoke are in MK1. I could tell you, out of those people that you mentioned, everybody will make it except Noob Cybot. I will be surprised, and I will apologize if Noob Cybot makes it into the game. Now, let's see. My boy Street said, Pablo Ed Boone said it before, he wants to make a pink ninja named Floyd. Don't worry, Floyd Flamboyant ass will be in there, so you ain't got to worry about that too much. He definitely coming. Liu Kang is going to have his hands full with Onaga. Hopefully he doesn't turn into a tyrant like Raiden did. Guess what? He will turn into a tyrant, Nathaniel. He definitely will. I can tell you that. That power is getting to his head. Did you not hear what he said? When he told Shang Tsung, he was like, you can either be good, or if you disobey, then you have chosen war with a god. And I'm like, dog, you ain't had to go hard on him like that. Like, I think he got the point, but this man started making his voice deep. He made it all dark and shit. Like, he having way too much money with all that freaking, he having way too much fun with all that power he got over there. Not one man should have all that power. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right, let's see. My man, the Drama King, said they already did, and it's called Melina. What they need to do is make a pink male ninja. Yeah, his name's gonna be Floyd, or whatever the case is. Now, I'm gonna show you something else right here. Let's change trajectories real quick. So, tell me why I have this theory that we may see Chronica again. We may see Chronica again. And the reason I say that we may see Chronica again is because she wanted the timelines to be rebooted. Now, do you remember when in the aftermath they sent them back in time and there was another Chronica, or whatever the case is, and she figured that they came from the future or something like that? So I want you to know that some people in Mortal Kombat are a fixed point in time. For example, Shang Tsung was made by Chronica, so he's a fixed point in time. She writ his entire life. That's number one. Number two, Liu Kang versus Raiden is a fixed event in time that will always happen. We learned that already. Now, granted, Ed Boon did say we are in a different universe, so the rules are a little bit different. So going forward, we're going to have to find out what these new rules are. But going off just the old rules that we have now, I believe that she's a fixed individual in time. Now, will Cetrion be coming back? I do think there is going to be a role for Cetrion to play, or whatever the case is, in Mortal Kombat 1. So we're just going to have to see. I think Cetrion is a great character. I think she can come back. Also, my boy Geras. I think Geras can be the reason that Chronica does come back, as far as, you know, Geras working with Liu Kang to help thwart the evil that's going to try to take over the universe, basically. Or the realms, I should say. Revealing costumes coming back. Yo, Weed Gamer, what's your horny ass? I'm going to go ahead and tell you there are going to be some skimpy outfits, so we can go ahead and praise hallelujah for that one, because we will be getting some skimpy outfits. Now, it won't be too skimpy. I mean, you may get a side breast, you may get some, you may see Melina, you know, her clappers, if you put the right outfit on her or something like that, or whatever it is, but you will get to see some clappers, though. I can tell you that much. And I would say, based on the trailer, Kitana got some clappers. I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, gotta get the video done. Hey, appreciate it, Kenny. I appreciate you coming through, man. Anytime you go live, if I'm able to, I'll drop through, show some love, man. Get that work done. Catch you at the top, man. Glory Boy 93 in the building. I'm happy Cetrion will be back. Don't take that as confirmation. Me saying Cetrion coming back, that's more of a prediction that she will be able to come back at some point. I can just feel it. Her character has a lot to offer across the board. But then again, they may not because she's so tied to Kronika. But we just gonna have to see, because in Liu Kang's world, he can kind of rewrite Cetrion to untie her from Kronika. Same thing with Gears. So that's basically that. Devora being trash. Yo, Offset, I completely agree with you. Devora is hot dumpster juice. That's just what she is across the board. Ice is thirsty for them. Yes, Ice is. Ice definitely is thirsty for them. Y'all need real women in y'all life. Listen, hey yo, Hood Arrogant, we do got some, but it ain't nothing wrong with having some virtual cheeks too. Come on now, you know how it is. We want all of them. My boy Devin Ghost said, I want Blood and Honey, Winnie's the Pooh, Juliet, Star, and Pinocchio, Liza P. Harley Quinn and Doomslayer as guests. Harley Quinn and Doomslayer, out of everything you said in that text, are the most likely, but Harley Quinn is way more likely than Doomslayer to kind of keep the whole Joker thing going. So I can tell you that much. I hope they stepped up the stage finishers. Armageddon had a lot of it. Don't worry, those finishers will be off the hook. You will be able to get some stage finishers. I can tell you that much. LeBron as a cameo. Hey, yo, Mike, chill out. If LeBron shows up as a cameo, I'm going to sell my PS5 to a Russian. Stephanie said, down boys and girls, skimpy outfits are coming. Yes, they are. Now, listen, we're going to get semi-skimpy outfits. I'm not saying they're going to be walking around with freaking thongs and stuff like that, but we may get a crop top here, a crop top there. We're going to get some nice outfits. Now, you will be able to do a good customization on your character. So I'm going to go live. I think I'm going to start going live like this every Tuesday. I'm going to start going live. So we'll have live Tuesdays or something like that. Or whatever, so that's that. Mike 7 said, will Raiden be Liu Kang's right-hand man, his enforcer? Hell yeah, you better believe Raiden out here, you know, slinging on the block with Liu Kang. That's his general, that's his mans. You know, and he had to put the great Kung Lao on, so Raiden got him a nice little team. Like, if Kung Lao spin the block on you, he don't get the job done. Raiden gonna come spin the block on you. If Raiden don't spin the block, Liu Kang just gonna fly over there and he gonna set you on fire. I'm talking 3rd degree. You done at that point. Lord Draken as DLC, that would be phenomenal across the board. Is the jump juggle opponent in the air coming back like MKX? Yes, but you will be able to properly defend yourself. So don't worry about it. They got that taken care of. That's what the combo breakers are for. I can't think of the new name of it, but combo breakers, a variation of it will return. Will Ermac be playable? Yes, Ermac will be 100% playable. I'm thinking Assassin's Creed sort of gameplay. It's more like Armageddon. More like Armageddon, but it's gonna be good though, I promise you. It's gonna be good. There will be how many fatalities per character? What I'm hearing, there's supposed to be 3 fatalities per character, but there will be DLC for fatalities from what I'm hearing. So there could be a good amount of fatalities. But so far, I'm hearing there's supposed to be 3 by default. But don't quote me on that, but I'm hearing 3. Animalities mentioned in it to be, yes. I have heard Animalities several times. I actually did a video about it. Animalities was supposed to be an MK11, but they didn't have enough time. So here's a fun fact. Kotal Khan's finishing move, where he turns into an animal and start eating your neck out as a fatality, that was the first Animality that they worked on, but they didn't have enough time, so they changed it to a fatality. But he turned into an animal and he ate his opponent. That literally was an Animality. It was originally the first Animality that they worked on for MK11. So basically that. Lex Luthor MK1, I could see that happening. I could strangely see that happening with all that tech and armor that he got. I definitely could see that happen. The story's going to be based on the great Kung Lao. Yes, he's going to be like a side character to Liu Kang or whatever the case is. Who else we got? Shaggy for Mortal Kombat 11. Man, we ain't getting no Shaggy, dog. We ain't getting no Shaggy. Will there be Harakaris on MK1? No, Harakaris will not be in MK1, but Quitalities will return. The reason they won't do Harakaris, from what I hear, is the fact that it promotes suicide. So they don't want to do that, and they don't want to encourage people to do that in real life. So Harakaris will not be returning. It will be Quitalities instead, is what I'm hearing. The gameplay is extremely fun. I got to see some of it. It's perfect. It's fast. It's high pace. It's heavy hitting across the board. The graphics look good. Wait till you see Liu Kang's fireballs when he used them. Like, his moves is just amazing. So wait till Summerfest. They will be showing off Liu Kang, for what I'm hearing. It's going to be between Liu Kang, and then you also will be able to see some of Sub-Zero also. So stay tuned for that. That's what you'll be seeing at Summerfest. You can't forget Scorpion, but don't worry. It's like when they show it at Summerfest, it's not going to be a very long video. They're going to show off those things in detail with a combat cast. So stay tuned for that. Who else we got here? Could you see Venom Girl in as DLC? No, I cannot. I don't even know who Venom Girl is. He's a kid cartoon character, so move on to something else. Yeah, they could put him in another game. Well, they did. They put him in that WB game. Excuse me. Babe Allies ain't coming back. Will the run mechanic return? Because I love that about MKX. That's gonna be answered by the time the information from the beta gets turned in. So that's still up in the air for debate. Let's see. Bro, I have a lady. Also, I'm not 12. Beast of Darkness. Well, you better beat them cheeks before you go to sleep, Darkness. We got Fearless 304. Ridiculous that real life suddenly distakes everything in gaming. I could not agree with you more. You are 100% absolutely right about that. Who else we got over here? Gabrielle said horror characters, Mask, Beetlejuice, Original Scream, Jason Voorhees, Predator, Alien, and Michael. Out of all of that entire list that you just listed, Michael is 100% the most likely out of all those characters. Cosmetics. When it comes to cosmetics, you will be able to customize your character like never before. So the character customization from MK11 will be returning on a larger scale. And don't worry, they're not just going to give you palette swaps this time with like 3 outfits per character. That's not going to happen this time. Who else they got? Goro, Kentaro. You're definitely going to get Kentaro from what I'm hearing. You could possibly get Goro as a skin, but I'm hearing Kentaro. I want to see the Great Kung Lao. You will. Creative Fatality, unlikely as hell. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. That you'll probably get that in Mortal Kombat 2. When it comes to Homelander, then without him as DLC guys, he'd rather be an MK versus the boys. I'm not sure if I read that correctly. I want to see Scarlet Witch. That would be great. Is Baraka going to be in MK1? Baraka has a very high likely chance of returning. Is Shao Kahn going to be in Mortal Kombat 1? Shao Kahn has a very high likely chance of returning, but I think they need to send him out for a while. He's been doing too much lately. Will there be new character for Special Forces? Shaolin and Elder Gods appear in MK1. The new characters that you're going to get are going to be 2 new Titans. One is going to be a male, one is going to be a female. That's what you're going to get. That's not to say there won't be other new characters, because a while back I did hear that they were bringing in 10 new characters. They were bringing in characters from the comic books. For example, Vera is supposed to be a character, whether she's a cameo. And then, what's that guy named? Forrest Fox was supposed to be a character. Whether he's a cameo is one thing or another. So we just have to wait and see how those things are going to pay out. Premier skins, I definitely could see those happening. Will Ashura be in Mortal Kombat 1? 100% guaranteed and confirmed. Yes, she will be in Mortal Kombat 1. I said 11. Mortal Kombat 1, yes. She Venom, not Venom Girl. Oh, She Venom. I'm assuming you're talking about Venom from Marvel, except a female version. I don't know who that is still. I will have to do some research, but I'm assuming you're talking about that Venom. Sub-Zero mythologies may get affected if they change the story. Well, that history is already written. This is a new timeline, so they're probably going to do something just a little bit of opposite of that. Look on your screen. You see how Liu Kang got his 2 right mains beside him? He got his bitch out here. She putting hands and feet on people. He got his homeboy Kung Lao out here putting hands and feet on people, and he just up there electrocuting people. Like, Liu Kang living his best life right now. So shout out to my boy Liu. He deserved this. He definitely deserved this. So, you know, I gotta give him that. Havoc, Quan Chi, Sector, Cyrex, Smoke, Rain, Ermac, and Lu. I'm assuming you name me your favorite characters. Ice, you are very... Forrest Fox in Mortal Kombat 1. Yes, that would definitely be sick. I miss that black guy that can't die. He turns into sand. You talking about Gears is who you talking about. Yeah. Will the story mode be chapter based or open world? From what I'm hearing, the story mode is going to be immersive, meaning that it's going to be open world is what I'm hearing. So that chapter system is out the window. It's been like that for a year. I have not gotten any updates that say that the chapter system will return in the capacity that it was in. So as far as I'm concerned, the chapter system is gone. Nobody's giving me an update to say that it's returned. It's going to be open world based. Natara on the base roster, you will definitely get Natara. One way or another, you'll get Natara, whether it's the base roster or DLC, but you will get Natara. So what is Onaga role in MK1, and do you think the Kami Dogu going to be important in MK1, including Shujinko? Shujinko will return at some point to the Mortal Kombat franchise. As far as the Kami Dogus, I don't even think we made it that far to introduce those at this point in time. But I can see them going back to something like that. Does Liu Kang still have power over lightning? Yes, he does, which is the reason why his fire was, you know, when he killed Shao Kahn, half was blue and half was red. Jasper said, and shout out to Mike7, thanks for the $5. Imagine Noob Saibot who has a relationship with a MK Mugen character named Boob Saibot. Oh, y'all going crazy. Y'all making shit up at this point. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna answer some more of these questions. Let me check something real quickie. 1 second. All right. So I'm just sitting here. I'm going over my notes real quick. Let's see. I kind of want to touch on that fighting system a little bit more for the people that just tuned in. I kind of want to touch on that a little bit more. So y'all give me a second real quick. All right. So when it comes to this new fighting system, when I tell you this thing is hard hitting, it moves fast, like you'll get jabbed in the face so fast, you got to make sure that you got your block on point. If your block is not on point, you will get jabbed in the face. Simple as that. That's how fast it is. It's fast, it's hard hitting, it's really good. Now, MK11 was a beta. We all know that. It was slow. Characters like Shao Kahn was slow. Characters like Kodo Kahn was slow. But guess what? They fixed it. There is a weight system in Mortal Kombat 1, which means when you play with heavy characters, the heavy characters will move like heavy characters, but they'll deal more damage is what's going to happen. It's going to deal more damage, but you definitely can flex your weight with the weight characters, which is good. They tried that in Mortal Kombat 11 and it didn't work. It just made the bigger characters extremely slow and easy to beat. That's just what it was. So it's good to know that that's been fixed in Mortal Kombat 1. I'm glad that that was fixed. Lennon Rivers said, do you think Lucifer has a chance to be in the game since it's a new timeline? Lucifer, yes, he does have a chance to be in the game. I did hear his name a couple of times, just a few times. So let's see how that go. Who else we got? Alan said, did you miss me? I don't remember who you are, Alan, but hey, we definitely willing to have you here. Believe that much. Who else we got? Bring Old Man Sub-Zero and Old Man Scorpion as skins from the animated movie with young Kenshi. That would be great. I would pay good money for that. Like Kodo Kahn and MKX heavy damage. Aaron Black, Cassie Cage, Jackie Briggs, Kung Jin, and Takina. He said Takina. I remember I was put in a wheelchair. Oh yeah, you got put in a wheelchair because you was doing dumb shit. So one of the mods broke your back and put you in a wheelchair. I remember that. Hopefully you don't get put in a wheelchair tonight. Are crushing blows coming back? Yes, you will have a modified system for crushing blows, meaning that it's going to be less in your face, but it's still going to be as bone crushing as ever, is what it's going to be. I'm a fan of power. I am too. MK11 was garbage. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it like an 8.5. You know, the gameplay was terrible and it didn't have any combos. So that's what it was for me. And I'm not even a combo guy at all, but I feel for the combo, the combo crackheads, because the combo crackheads is what I call people who love doing combos. I feel for them because they didn't have no combos, so they had no choice but to do the same combos over and over again, which pissed me off or whatever. So that's why I rate the game as an 8.5. Bring back maximum damage from MK4. Man, don't do that. Please do not bring that back. That was hella annoying. Like, how you gonna tell me when I'm done beating the brakes off somebody? Ed Boon owes us for what he did to us, had us playing that week, MK. Yeah. Yo. I agree with you on that a little bit. Yo, a dad and his monkey said, classic Air Mac for the win. Yes. Hey, bro, you think Sindel is in the game? Sindel in the game? I've heard nothing about Sindel at all. I do not see Sindel returning. I could be wrong because she was in MK3. So it depends on how far they want to take the story at that point. Kate Diaz said, is X-Rays coming back? I do not see X-Rays coming back at all. It's looking like that's going to be replaced with a new system or whatever, or it could be modified X-Rays. Now, Ed Boon loves showing off his X-Ray technology, so being on a new system, I wouldn't be surprised if it came back. But me personally, I don't see that coming back at all. Yep. Silent Devil, you on to something. Hint, hint, hint. You on to something with those two names. Hint, hint, hint. Are you ready? That's the question. If y'all seen the names that Silent Devil just put, y'all need to go look at them and screenshot those names because, yeah. Let's see who we got here. Air Max should definitely be there too. Armageddon has some cool stage transitions. Yes, it did. Tati Gabrielle has been casted as Jade in 2021 MK sequel. We may see a Jade skin. We may see a Jade skin on like Kitana or something like that. I could see them doing something like that if they want to save slots. The same way they had Sub-Zero, but they had, what's his name? Dimitri Vegas as a skin with an entirely different voice. Stuff like that. Out of what you've heard, what 3 things you most excited about? I'm most excited about 1, the gameplay, and then 2, I'm super excited about Conquest Mode returning, and 3, I'm super excited about cameos returning. Now, for those of you that don't know, like I said, cameos is just something that they stole. They stole or they borrowed cameos from their partners or their colleagues. Cameos is something that's called companions. And what's the name of that game? Harry Potter Legacy is called Companions, where the characters have their own emotions, their own feelings, their own side missions, their own likes and their own dislikes. So when you play Harry Potter or whatever the game is, you can like befriend other people or you can become enemies with them. So that's basically companion, except in Mortal Kombat they call it cameos or whatever it is. So you'll be able to see how that works out by the time they announce it, at least from how it's explained to me or whatever. So that's that. What ninja girls are coming back? Don't worry, your classic ninjas. You got your girl Melina. You got your girl Kitana is gonna be there. You got what's her name? Serena's gonna be there also. You got Ashura and you got Lee May. So those all the women that I know of so far that's gonna be there. I've not heard anything about Scarlet. Nothing about Scarlet. Let's see. I will be okay if I can do a long combo into a special move and tag in my cameo fighter to continue my combo or to finish my combo off with a fatality or brutality. See, Mark, you bring up a good point. Everything that you just named, that right there will completely destroy the game because the other person won't have a chance to play because you'll go directly into all of that. So imagine doing everything that you just said and adding a fatal blow on the end of that. We both know a fatal blow takes like 30% of your health. So that's the reason why they're reworking the entire system so we can get more gameplay out of it and less cutscenes, because those damn fatal blows, they really just took up a lot of time and pissed me off across the board. Let's see. Jasper said at Stephanie, LOL, and imagine Shrek's fatality would be the way he does in the messed up parody calling Shrek is love. Shrek is like, y'all fucking hilarious. So is Melina still a creation of Shang Tsung? No, she is not. It would be an alternative version. Is it possible that Melina could be ruler of Outworld in contrast to Kitana being Edenia's rulers? Yes, things are completely different in this timeline. It's all different. Everything you know is warped. It's flipped backwards, at least the majority of it. Or whatever. So, sounds like playing Marvel vs. Capcom. Yo, Combat Castle, you onto something with that. It's something similar. They do have like an assist system too, from what I believe over there. Let's see. All right, we got 192 people. Listen, we got 192 people up in here. Before I answer any more questions, I want you guys to go ahead and hit that like button or we will not continue the show. We got at least another 20 minutes left. If you have not hit that like button, go ahead and hit it now or I will shut this stream all the way down. We got 192 people watching. So if you're watching on your cell phone, go ahead and tap the screen and hit that like button. If you're watching on your desktop computer, hit the like button. If you're watching on your television, your PlayStation, grab your remote, hit up and hit that like button. I would truly appreciate it. I would truly appreciate it. So go out of your way to hit that like button for me. That's all I ask you to do. Simple as that. That's just that. It's free and I'm providing you guys some content and I got bills to pay. This electric ain't free, neither is this internet. So hitting that like button is free. And I appreciate that. All right, so now let's get back to what we were doing. Who donated something? Somebody just donated something. Let me go back over here and look and see who it was. I saw it coming. Well, I can't see who donated. Oh, Mike 7. Does Liu Kang still have power over lightning? Yes, he still has power over lightning. And yes, Raiden will get his power back. For those of you that are going to ask. Raiden will get his power back. All right, let's see. X-rays are better. I don't like fatal blow, but I love crushing blows. Crushing blows not going anywhere. It's just gonna be heavily modified, but those fatal blows had to go. I'm sorry. Wave as a guest character. Yeah, my finishing move would be, it would be saying, according to my source, and I pull out this laptop and bust you in the head with it. That would be hella hilarious. You heard about any monster-esque type characters? Actually, yes. I've heard something about Moloch. I heard something about Moloch making a return, but when it comes to monster-esque type characters, that's where your boy Motaro and Kentaro come in at. So those are two big deals right there that I'm hearing. So I cannot wait to see what they do later down the line with that. I'm really interested in that. Now, my boy Dad and Monkey said, is there any truth to the rumors that it will be an adaptive storyline like Detroit Being Human? I have not played Detroit Being Human, but I have played WWF No Mercy, and they had the type of story mode where if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. Well, I'm here to tell you that they have more than enough power in the consoles for us to continue conquest mode to do what we need to do. This is the reason why Liu Kang said you can either be mortal enemies or you can be brothers, stuff like that, or whatever the case is. So keep that in mind. It will be really good. This Mortal Kombat is going to be the longest supported game in Mortal Kombat history. Now, I know they said that about Mortal Kombat 11, but we all know what happened with that situation and why they could not actually continue that. Would Bellic return? It would be nice to see Belloc return, but I don't think we're going to be getting Belloc. Thinking and hoping the conquest mode is like Resident Evil and Assassin's Creed combined. It will be something of the sorts as far as having a cameo character with you, being able to like solve puzzles and on some Tomb Raider stuff, because you're going to need at least 2 people to get through a certain room, and you can do that with your cameo partner, or you can do it with co-op crit play. Is what I'm hearing for co-op crit play. Now, I will tell you, there will be a progression system. That progression system will allow you to progress through conquest mode. It's almost going to be like Grand Theft Auto, where you got to get 100% completion, but it's like a lot of side missions and stuff that you got to do for people. So you will see characters pop up. For example, you'll have somebody like Collector that'll send you on missions to go steal stuff, and you bring it back to Collector for money, that type of stuff. So it's going to be really good. They tested it out with Collector and MK11 the Crypt, where you had to go buy stuff from him. So they did test it out with Collector already. When he does the Superman move, I didn't read that fully. Belloc and Kasar would be cool for MK, I suppose. Would we get gear in Mortal Kombat 1? Because I don't want that to get in the way. Will we get gear? Yes, we're going to get gear, and we're going to get customization. We're going to get full customization this time, which means we'll be able to do different things. That's what we really need, is the customization. Like, one thing I didn't like about Mortal Kombat 11 is that we pick the characters, we find this cool outfit, but they want to change the hairstyle with the outfits. Well, we don't have to go through that now, because we can mix hairstyles, we can kind of color things. It has like more details as to what we can do, basically. So that's pretty good. All right, listen, guys. I'm going to be on here for probably another 10 minutes, so I want y'all to go ahead and get them questions in. And then I got this clip that I'm going to play for y'all, because I do want to talk a little bit about Chronica or whatever. So if you got any questions, be sure to go ahead and ask them questions really, really quickly. Go ahead and get them questions in. Guys, guess what? We just hit 200 viewers. 200 viewers. That is massive. That's massive. Listen, guys. We just hit 200 viewers, so I gotta go ahead and I gotta celebrate for y'all. So we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna play that intro one more time, just because we got 200 viewers. So congratulations. Let me drop that fire theme song, and I'm gonna be right back after this intro.
This time. bitch a hot tamale. She be blessing me, shoot the house like paparazzi. They ain't catching me, I'm riding in a fucking Mazda. Pushing hella.
Alright guys, so listen, I had to play that intro for y'all because I wanted y'all to be able to celebrate. I had to play that, you know, that new Drake. I had to play that new Drake for y'all. Y'all know what it is, or whatever the case is. But listen, I'm here to tell y'all straight up that you will be able to get the characters that you are expecting to get. We just did 200. That is major. A lot of other YouTubers in our community are not able to do 200 and they got like 500,000 followers. Y'all know who I'm throwing shade at. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Simple as that. Now, the Drama King said I want Snoop Dogg to be hey, Drama King, I should put you in a wheelchair, put you on timeout for that. If we get Snoop Dogg in Mortal Kombat 11, I'm retiring from video games at that point. Snoop Dogg been doing too much nowadays. You think Bo Raicho will be a base roster character? Bo Raicho could possibly be a base roster character because he's a part of Liu Kang's little White Lotus Society and stuff like that, or whatever the case is. And so I definitely can see him returning to like train people like Kai and a whole bunch of other characters and stuff, you know. So that's basically that, or whatever. So somebody in the comments just asked me, let's see, what we got here. Are Animalities returning? Yes, you will get a version of Animalities, or whatever the case is. We'll get a version. Let's see what we got here. They better not actually be replacing Stryker with Peacemaker. From what I hear, that's what's going to happen. But I can say John Cena is involved. So you're either going to be getting Stryker or you're going to be getting Peacemaker. One or the other is what you're going to be getting. So I want to play this clip on your screen real quick. And I want to play Liu Kang's ending. I want you to pay attention to how Chronica just does everything she can, including sacrifice her own daughter just to get her point across for the timelines to be reset. I want to speak on that a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to get up out of here because I got freaking work that I need to finish and I got to get ready for work tomorrow. But I appreciate all the money that you guys donated. Trust me, charity starts in my pocket, Holmes. Somebody say, can we get Tazia and Jarek and No Face on MK1? Now, I've made a video a while back telling you guys that we were going to get Tazia, Jarek, and No Face, and out of those three, the only ones that I've heard an update on was Jarek. So it's looking like we are going to be getting Jarek because I've heard updates on him. Offset said, can you see the Great Kung Lao as the chosen one this time around? Yes, I can see him taking the position that Liu Kang once had. So let me go ahead and pop this Cetrion clip up here. We're going to watch this and then I'm going to be back with my commentary.
I have failed you, dearest Cetrion. You have done admirably. Yet there is one final service to perform. Yes, Mother. I understand. You will be exalted in the new era, Cetrion. And you, Liu Kang, have failed! History rewinds, giving way to the new era!
No!
The realms as you knew them are undone, erased. You cannot save a future that no longer exists. There is only the new era!
Fight!
right, listen. I had to stop the clip. Tell me why. Who said that? Who said that? I had to stop the clip just because of this. Somebody said Chronica got dry lips. I am freaking weak. I am weak. I am weak. This man said Chronica got dry lips. I ain't gonna lie, her lips was mad crusty in that scene though. It's like she just rolled out of bed, put her nightgown on, and just started ruling the world from out of nowhere. Alright, let's see. Chronica looks like Chucky. Why is y'all cooking Chronica like that, man? Y'all do know Chronica is not the villain, right? Chronica was never the villain. Liu Kang was. Not Liu Kang, Raiden was. And now Liu Kang's gonna be the the villain going forward. Ryan said, can we also request no more finish him showing up on screen? It messes up combos. That is gone. That's been fully fixed. You do not have to worry about finish him popping up to kind of slow down the screen. That whole slow down thing is gone. She really do. She need chapstick. Yes, she do. Why is y'all cooking Chronica like that, yo? Y'all mad disrespectful. That's not how you treat a Titan. That is not how you treat a Titan at all. What else we got here? What about Tanya? I've definitely heard about Tanya. I've heard about Tanya at least 4 times this week. So you can expect her to be in. This man said Chronica bald-headed ass. Yo, y'all. Listen, when Chronica show up in your house, I don't want to hear nothing when she erase you from the timeline. Kate Diaz said corrupted Shinnok is better than Chronica. Must suck at combos if you can't finish them when the front pops up. Nah, hey yo, Second City Saint. What happens is when you're doing combos, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes the game slows down and it will cause you to drop your combo. It happens more times than not. Yeah, it happens more times than not. Like, it really messes up brutalities and everything. That shit used to stay pissing me off. Alright, let's see what else we got here. She looks like a bald-headed. Oh, I ain't gonna post that comment, Nicholas. That's gonna get us kicked out. That's gonna get us kicked out. You're gonna have Ellen shut our whole show down. I can't approve that comment, y'all. But it was about Ellen DeGeneres. And that's all I'm gonna say. The only Titan I know is Thanos. Yo, y'all really cooking Cetrion like that. Her breath musty. Yo, she can erase us from the timeline, but her lips still gonna be dry as hell. Chronica is a bald-headed character. Yo, I want y'all to know I'm clipping this and I'm putting this on TikTok. I'm letting y'all know that now. I'm gonna upload this as a short. Y'all wrong for cooking Chronica like this, yo. Chronica ain't did nothing to near one of y'all. All she tried to do was save the timeline. And y'all out here cooking her for no reason. I would never want to be a Titan if y'all just out here cooking people like this. One time I got chicks since I thought of naming it Scorpion. Yeah, that would have been cool. Sector and Cyrex in the game. Have not heard anything about either one of them fine young gentlemen. Recently, I haven't heard anything. Conan is DLC. I have heard something about Conan, the Barbarian. I have heard something about that. Chronica can't have it. Cooking Chronica. Yo, cooking Chronica with the K. That's lit. I see that. I see that. Is Jax returning? Yes, we will be getting Jax. Jax will be back. Alright, guys. So is this a Chronica roasting video? It turned into one quick as hell. Chronica dry lips for DLC. She needs to cook up some cocoa butter. Only thing she needs to save is her ass from getting kicked. Yo, y'all mad funny, man. Let's turn the show back over to Mortal Kombat before freaking YouTube shut us down. Y'all is roasting this woman. This is bullying. If Chronica contact YouTube and have my videos flagged, I'm back. I'm definitely blaming y'all for it. Chronica got alopecia. Alright, that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line at, yo. Yo, Isaiah said both lips dry. Yo. Yo, I'm done with y'all, man. Look, we gonna go ahead and end this video before y'all get this channel taken down. I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. What is the #1 feature you looking to see return in Mortal Kombat 1? Y'all going to hell for these comments, bro. Hey, yo. Y'all, man, funny, man. Y'all fucking up the video, man. Let me do this outro. Listen, if you're watching this video for the first time, yo, this why I can't record with y'all in here, man. Y'all stay, y'all fucking this shit up. All right. Let me see if I can get this right. If you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. Be sure to hop in that comment section. Hey, remember, leave your comments, leave your good questions below, because if you have a question that's good enough, I will turn it into a YouTube video. You will win your own video. So if you want to win your own video, get in the comment section, leave a good comment, ask me a really good question, ask a question in general. I'll respond to your questions, and if it warrants a video, I'll make a video for you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and drop that outro, and we're gonna get up out of here, and I will see you wonderful people later. I'll see you guys. We're gonna go live next Tuesday is when we're gonna go live. Summerfest, I am going to take off from work June 9th for Summerfest, so I can live stream with you guys. Yes, I'm going to miss out on money for you guys so we can live stream and enjoy the Mortal Kombat moment together. So I'm going to be requesting that time off tomorrow is what I'm going to do when I go to work, so we can live stream. So you guys can expect me to be in the live stream with you guys. But when I do the live stream, I'm definitely expecting y'all to donate some money. Y'all better give me like $1 or something, especially if I'm calling off of work, because I'm missing out on a lot of money. But anyway, let me go ahead and get up out of here. Let me drop this outro. Also, I want to ask you guys, what do you think of this live stream? Do you like the way that it was put together? What can I do to make this better? Would you prefer me to go live every night for 30 minutes to do these type of videos with you guys? Did you have fun with this, or do you prefer the premiere videos? Also, another question, would you like me to bring a female guest host onto the channel? That's what I want to know. Would you guys love to have another female leaker on the channel, or just some female representation that can host the Wave Report where we both kind of co-host? I would like to know the answer to those questions, because that has not been done before, and I'm always looking to expand the channel. Stephanie, this not a premiere. We are live. We live. When you see a premiere, I'm never live during the premiere. I'm usually in the comments with you guys, but when I'm live, of course, I can respond to you guys directly, or whatever the case is. But definitely answer those questions. I got some things up my sleeve, and I can't wait to see what you guys think of that as far as bringing in somebody new or whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop that outro. I will catch you guys later. I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta drop off a package. Catch you guys in the next one. If you're watching this video and it's previously recorded, make sure you tune in Tuesday 11:45 for our next live stream. Wave Report out.
To go to friends, we outside in public looking prints. If they say it's up, then we ain't even shaking hands.
Thanks for watching.
Pull up with a beef and now they wanna change the plans. Reason why they wouldn't, cause we shooting at they mans, yeah. Hey, and it's all part of the plan. Why she keep on calling? Cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me, I got her on command. She sucked me inside the coupe, I say, and I'm your biggest fan. Yo, she pull up whenever I land. I made it to the top.
You know what, guys? Fuck it. We about to do another 5 minutes. This too funny. Fuck it. This ain't the end of the show. We about to do 5 more minutes. Yo, we definitely about to do at least 5 more minutes, yo. This shit too funny, I'm telling you. We definitely doing 5 more minutes. Yeah, Speed Thunder. You know, got to drop off that package. Hey, listen, I just wanted to inform you guys real quick that Summerfest, there are going to be some of the best clips that you're going to see from Mortal Kombat. So definitely keep your eyes open. You won't want to miss what's going to happen, or whatever the case is. It's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait for you guys to see what they have in store, especially with Liu Kang's character. They did a complete redesign of him. Now, do you think any other 3D era characters will come back? Yes, that is confirmed. They will come back. Jesse Cruster, aka Preacher, for MK1 Combat Pack 2. I do not know who that is at all. Savage said, because when I saw the new Mortal Kombat trailer, I was sad because there was no 3D characters. Don't worry, you will see the you will see 3D characters. Chronica is waiting for you since you laughed at her. Chronica is poop in underwear. Yo, y'all hilarious, man. I tell you that much. or whatever. But again, appreciate you guys. I'm actually going to get out here for real this time. Just wanted to kick it with y'all. I will catch you in the next video. I'm gonna drop that outro for real. Catch y'all in the next one. Thank you. Love y'all so much. Like the video if you haven't already. If you didn't like the video, I hope you fall down the stairs and scrape your elbow real bad. And I hope you can't find no grease. Catch you in the next video.
To go to friends, we outside in public, baby, please pull up your friends. If they say it's up, then we ain't even shaking hands. Pull up with a beef and now they wanna change the plans. Reason why they running, cause we shooting at they mans, yeah. Hey, and it's all part of the plan. Why she keep on calling, cause she know I'm high demand. So in love with me, I got her on command. She sucked me inside the coupe, I saying I'm your biggest fan. Yo, she pull up whenever I land. I made it to the top row, you can see I'm living grand. I'm in Cali with some bitches on the beach, we bring a sand. Keep that 30 on the